Hello, everyone. This is Sherry Galvanize coming to you live from the space. And we're here for another installment of the 11:11 meditation on Thursdays live. So, whether you're going to check in live or whether you're checking in after the show, I just want to welcome you. And I appreciate your feedback that you gave me this week. I did get some feedback this week. I got some donations this week. I really appreciate that. And I hope that things are rolling along for you very nicely. I did a little bit of modification with my microphone and I'm going to test it out, but I'm going to wait until some people get in the chat and can give me some feedback on whether that's working. So, we talked about this mindfulness manifestation meditation and mindfulness. We did some mindfulness stuff. Now this week I want to encourage you to be mindful of life. Is there any life around you that you can see? If you look in your immediate surroundings, do you see any plants, for example, or any other people? Are you in an environment where you see plants or people or a pet? So I want you to be mindful of life. Life is breathing, life is growing, life is aging, life is happening, and life responds to whatever its environment is. Life responds to how it is treated. So if you water your plant, it's going to respond. If you don't water your plant, it's going to respond. If you overwater your plant, it's going to respond. If you love and hug the people who are around you, they are going to respond. If you scream and yell and cuss at the people around you, they are going to respond. Your pets, all of life is responding. Life is responding, life is responsive, and you are alive and you are responding to what is going on around you. You need to be mindful of what is going on around you. And the manifestation part, the mindfulness part, is being aware of it and then doing something to change it. So I see it looks like there's a couple people live. I'm going to say hello. I don't know if you're able to chat with me at all or if you, uh, sometimes on the app, it's harder to respond. I'm assuming that my audio is okay. Last week I tried to use my microphone and it didn't work in the beginning of the show. I wanted to try it again today because I fixed my settings, but I'm not going to try it unless somebody's going to chat back to me and tell me whether I'm silent or not silent. Okay, so all of life responds. You need to be mindful of how you are responding to your environment, and I want you to know there are things you can do to change your environment, partially by how you talk to yourself, partially by who you spend time with, partially by the environment itself. What are you looking at? What do you hear? What do you see? What is around you every time? So last week, and a few weeks to follow, I talked to you about your cards, writing down what you want on your cards, and then getting yourself a journal and writing down your successes, no matter how small or how big they seem to be. So I want to share with you a few of my successes this week. And one thing is numerous times I got unexpected money. Numerous times money came to me from unexpected sources. That was really exciting. That was really cool, right? It was a little bit here, a little bit there, but if you don't acknowledge it, if you only just stay up in your, oh, not enough kind of mentality, you respond to that. You're making something happen. You're growing in some direction, okay? The other thing that happened this week is I lost 2 pounds. Yes! That scale had been at a standstill for weeks in a row, but not this week, so I gotta celebrate that. I said that I've been in mastermind groups for many years, and I've usually been done well with it. And this is a form of a mastermind group. It's video, it's live, but nonetheless, if you and I are all tuned in at the same time, thinking the same thoughts, that's the mastermind. The mastermind does not respond to necessarily physical location. I mean, you don't have to be in the same room with each other to make the mastermind principle work. So it's two or more like minded people. It doesn't matter if they're in the same room, the same city, the same country, it can still work. I hope that right now you have your cards handy and that you have your journal handy and that you have been using it and that you have somebody that you can tell about the things that have happened. You can tell me, you can contact me. This should be showing up correctly for you now. You can contact me. You can send you can send me correspondence, you can send me donations. I'm going to put my microphone in for a second here. I've got my microphone on now. And usually my mic it sounds better with my microphone, but I'm only just going to put it in and take it out just so that I can see whether or not it works. Unless somebody sends me a chat and says that worked or that didn't work. Okay, it looks like there's a couple people on, but maybe they can't that they can't chat right now. Mindfulness, you respond to your environment, so please be mindful of that this week. Is there something that you can do to your environment to make it more friendly, to make it more uh, conducive to you getting these things that you said you want to have on your card? Is there something that you're looking at or thinking about that? Thank you, Jeff. Sounds good either way. Sometimes it sounds better with the microphone in, or I'm not sure if it's working or not, but um, so what's going on in your environment that you're looking at every day? Is it conducive to the thing that you said you want on your card? What are you saying every day to the people around you? Is it conducive to what's on your card? What kind of conversations are you having either out loud or in your mind? Are they conducive to what you say you want on your card? So be mindful of that this week. Work more towards manifesting. There is something to be said about giving energy to what you put on your card. So hopefully you can tell somebody about this, or you can, um, well, for sure, write it down. But if you could tell or somebody about it, or even bring it into, let's say, prayer, say it out loud. So part of the reason why I want to use wait, no, that's not right. Part of the reason why I was saying I wanted to put my microphone in is because I know when I have this thing over my face and then I'm talking in, you probably can't hear me as good. But if I have my microphone on, it doesn't matter. So I give you a moment that you could see that. If you have Venmo or PayPal, you can send a donation, or you can just contact me and let me know what's going on. I had some contact this week and it was really good. And you know what? When people contact me, it kind of gives me some ideas of what I'm going to talk about on this show, what's going to be my topic. All right, so this is the partially what we do here is the meditation as well. So if you're in a place where you can close your eyes, do close your eyes. Take in a few slow, deep breaths. be mindful of any thoughts you might have in your mind right now. And if they're conducive to what you wrote on your card, then that's great. Just breathe them in and feel the fullness of that, how exciting that is. You're growing, you're responding, things are happening. But if you have thoughts that are really not in line with your card, just imagine blowing them out when you exhale. And exhale fully and completely. Just keep exhaling until there's nothing left to exhale. And then inhale as if you're drawing in that thing that's on your card and your body is responding to the anticipation and the excitement of that happening. Really allow yourself to feel it in your body. Be mindful of how your body feels. Feel the aliveness in your body and in your breath, and know that that aliveness is around you at all times. Always responding, always flexible, malleable, changeable. You could breathe in a little bit of air, you could breathe in a lot of air, and it's going to make a difference. You could breathe out fast, you could breathe out slow, and it's going to make a difference. So once you get yourself into a relaxed state, then start thinking about what it is you're going to manifest. Have a daydream about it. Imagine that it's already happened. Imagine that it's already happened, and allow your heart, your body, your mind to respond as if it's happened. Maybe you'll start already feeling excited, good, calm, relaxed, whatever that feeling would be that would go along with what you wrote. And then just tell yourself, I can do this. I can breathe, and I can think about my cards anytime I want to. And I trust that change is taking place. I let go of the results. I let go of the pace that it's going to happen. I let go of the timeline, and I just believe. And if you're able to have your eyes closed, you can take in a few more deep breaths. If you're ever watching these meditations at a time where you can't close your eyes, then you can just try to put your focus, your eyeballs focused on something, so that you're not just looking around and you're not just multitasking, that you're actually focused on something. Sometimes you could just stare at the command key, for example, and just keep your gaze fixed on that, or if your screen or a button on your screen or something like that. It's just for the focus is all. So, does anybody have any questions or comments? I do. Looks like there's 4 people that I see. Is there anybody who wants to say anything or ask anything? I'll put my information up on the screen again. You can chat live or you can contact me through email. But if I don't have any comments or questions, I'm going to go ahead and close out and encourage you to just keep on writing the cards, keep on writing down your successes, find somebody to share them with, keep on changing your environment so that it's responding in the way you want it to respond. And have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.